One of our favorite players, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Lions wide receiver, former USC wideout, joining us on the program. Did you hear about the trade this morning with DeAndre Hopkins?
Yeah, I heard about it. I was eating breakfast this morning, looked at my phone and saw it. So guess we won't be going against DeAndre Hopkins this week. Crazy news, but I feel like it's kind of been that way this year, all year. A lot of crazy news, especially at the receiver position.
Yeah, I mean, the value of that, I think Cooper Kupp could be traded. Mike Evans got hurt. Chris Godwin out for the year. I mean, it's how difficult is it to stay healthy at that position?
Think I don't think it's the hardest position to stay healthy at, but it's football at the end of the day, and you get in so many different positions, different angles throughout the game, different catches that you make. You never know what can happen throughout a football game. So it really just depends. I feel like a lot of it has to do with luck, but yeah, I feel like you gotta train, you gotta, kind of callous your body for certain things, but at the end of the day, there's some injuries that you just can't prevent.
But also, you have a coach who's a tough guy. So, are there times where you go, I can't say that I'm hurt, or like you can't tell Coach Campbell, hey, can I come out of the game or take me out of the game?
Yeah, I think it really depends on what you have going on. If it's something serious, you definitely gotta come out or you will come out. But if you get a contusion, small things like that, a rolled ankle or nothing too serious. I mean, most guys on our team, I think most guys in the league are going to keep playing just because of the competitors that we are. But like I said, it depends on the injury. But I just want to let you know that everyone here at the Lions locker room is thinking about your shoulder. We wish you a speedy recovery, that you can come back and make it in time.
I'm ready. Every day's a Super Bowl for me. Like I could play
Okay.
for Coach Campbell. Like I'll
Right.
I'll be out there. I mean, I'll tape it up even though I got stitches. Like I'll play
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, just going to let you know I'm not soft.
Yeah.
The story that you'll tell your grandkids about Coach Campbell is what?
Um, I mean, there's so many stories. I feel like for me, I mean, every day he has a different story, something else that he's telling us.
Are there
I
a
mean,
lot of stories you can't tell on the air?
I wouldn't say not really.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them are really,
He's a
rated.
character, though, man.
Yeah, he is. He's awesome. I feel like us as players, we respect him as a coach so much because he's the same guy every day. He brings the same energy. Whether we win, lose, draw, whatever it is, he's the same coach, and he really knows how to get us going. Whether it's long day of work, Wednesday practice, long day of practice, we got pads on. No one wants to have pads on. He's gonna make it fun. He's gonna make it good, and he's gonna make us compete at the end of the day.
You're supposed to learn from your losses, certainly in the postseason. What did you learn last year from that loss?
Yeah, I think for us as a team, we learned a lot last year. Obviously it was a big year for us. We went pretty far. Obviously, we wanted to go to the Super Bowl and win it, but we fell short. And I think going into this year, the biggest thing for us was we just got to do more. Whatever we did last year wasn't enough. We got to do more in every facet, whether it's in the weight room, in the meeting room, out on the field, in the training room, whatever it is. Players, coaches, everyone, we all have to do more because if we don't, we expect different results. I mean, that's it's kind of crazy. So we got to do more, and we got to be better than we were last year.
He's Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Lions wide receiver. What was that like? It's almost like I wish halftime didn't happen in that
Right.
game because you guys had so much momentum. It's like went into halftime and a different team or two different teams came out of that locker room.
Yeah, it was like a tale of two sides. I feel like, we first half everything went right. Second half, I feel like everything went wrong. I remember going into the locker room at halftime feeling like, we're a half away from going to the Super Bowl. I feel like we just got to continue what we've been doing the first half. Don't mess it up. And I feel like as we came out that second half, they did everything right and we did everything wrong. And, that's how this game is. It's a game of inches and they just made, a few more plays than us at the end of the game.
Who was your idol growing up playing wide receiver?
So my idol growing up, I didn't play receiver. Growing up as a kid, I played running back for most of my childhood until I got to high school. But my idol was Kobe Bryant. I loved Kobe. That was my guy. His mentality, his mindset, the way he went about the game was something that I really admired.
Did you meet him when you were at USC?
So I never met Kobe. I went to the parade when they won the finals. I believe it was like in '08. Went to the parade, but I never got to shake Kobe's hand.
Wait, how old were you when you
I
went to
was
the?
at the parade. I was about 8 years old. I was born in '99, so 8 years old. Yep,
That had to be a big moment. What, did you get to skip school that day?
I did. Yeah, it was awesome. It was amazing.
Did you watch the Lakers last night with LeBron and Bronny?
No, I didn't actually. I was busy doing my own podcast, doing my own thing. And then I had to get to bed early to be up in the morning. But I saw some of the highlights this morning. I saw Bronny checking in. I mean, I think the whole deal with him and LeBron is it's something that you just can't replace. I mean, it's a time in history. One of the best players to ever play. His son is playing with him. They got the dub. I think it was an amazing time for sports in general.
But can you take that Mamba mentality and play football that way?
I think so, for sure. I think you can apply his mentality in any sport and anything in life. It doesn't even have to be sports. It can be, you want to be a pilot, you want to be a teacher, whatever it is, you can apply his mentality to try to be the best, version of yourself for, that particular job that you're doing.
He called me the White Mamba, but
Did he?
yes, he did. He,
Okay.
I think it's a positive. He signed his All-Star jersey to the White Mamba, and I'm like, all right, I can. At my age, I can still take on that Mamba mentality if I need to.
Like, yeah, of course you can. Especially with the shoulder, you got to take it on now.
Yeah, once again. But thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that. But
Of
I'm
course.
I'm going to be able to play. All right, you have a meeting in 4 minutes.
Yep.
If you're late, what happens?
I get fined, so you got to pay it.
How much is it?
I've never gotten fined, so I'm not sure, but I know it's a pretty hefty amount.
Okay, but if Goff walks in late,
He's getting fined too.
it doesn't matter.
Don't matter who you are.
Oh man, I would like for you to be 1 minute late, and I'd be willing to pay the fine.
Really?
Yeah. What's it going to cost me? 500?
Probably like 5,000.
No, it's not costing 5,000.
5,000. If you're
No.
willing to do that, let me know.
I know Coach before he was your head coach, so
Okay.
I
So
got
maybe you can
stories.
maybe you can talk to him, talk him out of finding me.
Hey, great to have you on, and good luck against the Titans. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it, Dan. Thank you.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lions wide receiver, one of our favorite players to watch. He's got a future. In the business, as they like to say. Good-looking guy.